Hello and welcome to Crypto Today. In today's video, we'll be discussing the recent news that the Bank for International Settlements (BIS) has released a bulletin suggesting three possible approaches to address the risks associated with cryptocurrencies to avoid collapses like what we witnessed in 2022. The BIS, a global banking coordination body, has released a paper entitled Addressing the Risks in Crypto, laying out the options, in which it suggests three approaches to cryptocurrency regulation. The BIS maintains that after the chaos that ensued following the collapse of FTX, regulators can no longer afford to ignore crypto. The BIS stated in a tweet that the recent crypto market turmoil highlights the urgency of tackling the risks. There are different lines of policy action, including issuing central bank digital currencies to encourage sound innovation. In its piece, the BIS indicated that the collapse of FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried's entire crypto empire demonstrated that the idea of decentralization in cryptocurrencies is often unrealistic and delusional, as governance is concentrated in the majority of decentralized finance projects, and for this reason, the industry is not at a point where it is ready to be completely self-governed. The crypto industry is exposed to many of the same vulnerabilities as traditional finance, TradFi, but risks are further amplified by the nuances of crypto. The authors of the BIS reason that we can therefore leave the crypto sector without proper regulation, as the danger it poses to retail investors are far too great. For the reasons stated above, the BIS has offered three approaches to deal with cryptocurrencies. The BIS's first approach includes a total ban on cryptocurrencies to eliminate all the associated risks. This approach would protect investors against vulnerabilities such as scams. They further argue that this approach would increase the stability of financial systems. Imposing a total ban on cryptocurrencies is, however, not viable, as bans can be circumvented. The BIS's second approach is to isolate or contain cryptocurrencies from TradFi. By this, the BIS means ring-fencing cryptocurrencies so that there is minimal overlap with TradFi. Experts, however, admit that such an approach is no longer possible, as the industry has evolved to a point where it is intertwined with TradFi. This approach will also not offer investors improved protection. The BIS offers to regulate cryptocurrencies as its third approach, and from deduction, it seems to be the most realistic approach to take. Regulating crypto would mean governments can regulate the industry in much of the same way as traditional financial institutions. It argues that responsible players, meaning those entities that are committed to a safe and sustainable crypto industry, would benefit from proper regulation. In conclusion, the BIS suggests that regulators can no longer afford to ignore crypto and must address the risks associated with it. The BIS has offered three possible approaches: a total ban, isolation or containment, and regulation. Each approach has its own set of pros and cons, and it is up to regulators to decide which approach is best for their jurisdiction. Thank you for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more daily updates on the world of cryptocurrency.